Hello, welcome back to Monster Train. The same recording session. This is the final episode. I've done all my pre-going to bed things. I brushed my teeth. That's about it. I brushed my teeth. I guess I also uploaded tomorrow's YouTube video. Those are the two things that I make sure I do, and then I go to bed. But yeah. Get to it, shall we? We're a little fade. I do actually have something to tell you, because in the little time between last episode and this episode, I went and I scrolled through some YouTube comments. Dude, there's a new porn spam comment. It's been, I don't know if porn is on the list of words that they don't like, but there's a new one. They say it's really long. I don't know if you caught it. They've been showing up in the comments, but like it's like 3 paragraphs, and the second and third paragraph are in Japanese and Chinese respectively. So yeah, I don't know. It's something, the first line is something like dating hot girls, but they put periods and spaces to dodge spam filters, and man oh man, did I read date ghost girls at first, and I went, alright, maybe I'll click your link. Hold on. Hang on, you've got my attention now. Anyway, yeah, I wish that there was a way for me to just like there's no automated way to do it, so I just have to be vigilant of these new spam posts. It's a shame, but I just gotta keep my eyes peeled. Don't if you see a link promising you to date some ghost girls, don't click on it. It makes your computer caps lock, and then if the joke here would be then the title is all caps lock in the description. But I'm not gonna follow through. I will be honest with you. I'm not going to follow through with that joke because that's a lot of effort, and I'm probably not uploading this until tomorrow, and I'll forget this whole intro by then. But don't click on any links in the YouTube comments from people writing dating hot girls, find hot sex here. Just don't do it. It'll save myself. Like if you see a link in the comments section, don't click it unless it's from someone that you trust, like me. But I also probably won't put a link in the comment section. You can find your links to me in the description. Anyway, let's get to it, shall we? It's Little Fate. I have not played Little Fate in the DLC. I've been looking forward to this run. I'm excited to play it. Melting got a lot better. Little Fate, I hear, is stronger as well. They changed her endless path. I'm looking forward to checking it out. Let's give it a whirl. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you wanna. Plating Seal Daedalus, Failure Arcus Chase Seraph, Entombed Explosive, Echo Snare, Mortal Entrapment. Let's go. I think that Little Icarus is probably a little worse. Real quick, I'm just gonna crack open the logbook and see how the new fade works. Where is she? She is a... I have to go here? Here. Okay, so she's just quick, endless, plus 20 and 1, 40 and 2, 60 and 3. That's kind of cool. Okay. Forever Flame doesn't let me do anything exciting there. Typically I find myself in a run with Little Fade building entirely around Little Fade. I don't know if you can still do that into the Divinity. Can you make Spike's Fade solo the whole run? Probably not, but let's take Precious Plating. I think Fade's a little weaker on the first 2 combats. I'm down to play Firelight. Let's just do it, shall we? Yeah, I don't really feel the Little Icarus take here with Tombs and Mortal Entrapment and Echo Snare. I'm just gonna play Firelight. My, how the turntables. Oh, we win. Oh yeah, we win. Okay, well, end the episode there. Thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll get you I gotta give it a sec. I gotta give you the link. It's not as cut and dry as that, but it's pretty close. This is scary. I'm glad I didn't take spikes into this combat. I'm actually gonna not take the unit draft trial because I don't. No, I'm gonna take it. I want to see Paraffin Enforcer. I was like, maybe I shouldn't take this and not risk it, but I'm gonna risk it. So we're gonna go top floor because bottom floor is gonna be a mess. We're gonna go top floor so that we can have 2 train stewards in position. And let's ping stuff off as we go. We want to have 2 train stores in position when Fade dies the first time. Or an Entombed Explosive works. Yep, that works too. We're never really at risk of dying in this combat because we have Waxer, Snuffer, and Entombed Explosive. It's just, and Precious Plating as well. It's just a matter of how much damage I get clapped for on the way. And it's gonna be probably 14 here. It's because he gets damage shield on the kill, unfortunately. But if I get another Entombed Explosive in, it's a little bit better. Okay. I'm doing this for Parath and Enforcer. Don't forget why we're here. Takes less damage. Interesting. 26. No big deal. They take 14. We have Precious Plating. I don't really care. It'll take a little more than 14 now. Took 19. Honestly, for the trial, that's not that bad. This is a position where if I didn't have Wax or Snuffer, nah, we'd be fine. Train. Oh yeah, gotta get in the right mindset with Little Fade. It's gotta make the mental adjust. I gotta remember to keep the reform pool clear of units. That is something that is important. Howl Drippings is very good here. Yeah. Although it's less good because we have the Wax or Snuffer maybe? Because she's giving 4 burnout on death. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I don't need this. I'll just take Molded. I don't think I need it. Skip this. We're gonna go pretty low here. Not gonna take a whole lot. So I did this run with Wickless Tycoon before, and I lost. I died at Daedalus, but I don't have... I didn't have Wax or Snuffer in that one. I'm gonna take Wickless Tycoon. If he's bad, I'll just get rid of him. I don't want to play a Wurmkin unit particularly. I wonder if... What about Bogfly Cocoon with this? Is that insane? Large Stone, 5, 10, and 10. Kinhost Vessel, Kinhost Carapace. If this ever dies, it's really hard to play because it keeps the space up for the combat. I have Wickless Tycoon. I think I'm okay with just passing this. Kinhost Vessel is... Well, it is. Here it's okay, but I'm just gonna skip. I don't really want either of those. I should not go to 30 here, but I'm going to. Wingsteel is kinda awkward. I'll just take Infused Mallet. Wingsteel is kinda weird. I don't like it. If I roll, it's okay. I should be able to afford it. Nice. I am down to play this Wickless Tycoon strat. Oh, I can't afford the Heartstone. Too bad. Guess I should have passed this so I could have the plus 25, but should be okay. I don't know if this is good enough. I know it wasn't good enough last time, but is it good enough this time? Hard to say. I'm gonna skip the trial. We're relying a lot on Infused Mallet to do all the hard work if I don't. No drafts. I'll do this. Don't play Train Store. Keep the reform pool clear. Goodbye, Collector. Right, so I feel like oh no. That's a really rough draw. I feel like I actually just reap my own man here so that he's dead. And I can reform him for minimal at full health. I think that's the secret strat. If I put Fade in front, she should die first. And he keeps his life, yeah. And then... I have Molded coming up. I get to choose. This is fine. Okay. A little scary, but I think we navigated this one just fine. Should bring back Fade so I get more money. If they show me draft here, this run is a little bit cleaner, I would say. Okay, there's a little more thinking to do. I'll grab Purifying Cleanse to heal the frontmost unit so that when they get chunked out, they don't just die. I don't want to grab Echo Infusion, but Echo Transfer here. Either one, right? I mean, with Wax or Snuffer, I guess actually I go Echo Infusion then. Because we have Wax or Snuffer Fade. She doesn't give a lot of health, she gives a lot of attack. Is this a Divine Artifact? Sick. Where are we going? Magic Shop? I'm probably just going Artifact. Fire Remains. I feel like Divine Wingsteel just hurts our run. Same as regular Wingsteel. I also feel like Tempered Talisman does nothing, so... But plus 10 also hurts us, so this is a skip. All of those hurt me. Divine Wingsteel probably doesn't actually hurt the run, but I don't feel great about it. And I'm just gonna go right. I'm not gonna look for the Bogfly. The time has passed. Vapor Funnel's fine. Fire Remains fine. Great health. Absolutely not. I don't like Rationing Scales. Rationing Scales is it has basically approached the never pick territory. I don't like it. I like banking up high health going into the end of the game. I like playing a safe early to mid and banking up high health so we have a nice cushion in case something goes very wrong late. And that does not work with that strategy. Yeah, this is fine. As a Vapor Funnel. Maybe better to play a higher floor there though. Not sure. Thanks to Wax or Snuffer, I don't get absolutely bodied here. I guess, like, it doesn't really matter if I play these or not. Yeah, I should put those on. I need to ping off the damage shield. Okay, that's fine. Give them an Echo Snare to get rid of the damage shield. Oh yeah, and I can Primitive Mold on any floor. This Entombed Explosive is now a part of the main team. He's going to be just chilling. Oh, she didn't die. That makes sense. This is messy, and it's a really good example of why we're not going to play bottom floor anymore. The reason is because it's messy. I'm not quite getting... Like, we don't have the time to get everything set up before Fade starts dying, primarily. 2 damage. I don't feel like I have the win for sure on Daedalus here, so I'm gonna go ahead and respect. I'll take the 2. It's fine. I'm gonna respect, because I don't think we have it here straight up. With the extra tomb, it feels a little safer. And it is. I'll take it. I don't know, like, min-maxing there, it could maybe have gotten more money or more health out of this. I might have been off by, I maybe could have gotten like 15 extra gold if I had waited, but I'm okay with just being done. God, I wish Symphony of the Soul worked half as well as I wanted it to for this run. Imagine if Symphony of the Soul worked here. God, that would be insane. I will take nothing. And I will like it. Eternal Kinstone? Nah, I'm not playing that. I'm not playing that sort of run. Ah, yeah. Wow, all of these are interesting takes. On a different run, I would pick Bounty Stalker now. Although, like, man, oh man, with Wax or Snuffer, this gets crazy, right? We have the primitive molds as well, but at the same time, Glareminder says sweep, and I feel like beefing up a sweep unit with little fades, doubled up effect is strong. And then option 3 is Paraffin Enforcer, who is also really good here. I am gonna go with Glareminder. Yeah, because what I really want to see here is I want to see like, oh, but if I go quick, Fade stops dying. I don't know. There's actually just too much. This is too many good choices. Because like sweep seems good, But eventually maybe it becomes too good, and then Paraffin Enforcer is fine. The problem is I think I need to take space to compensate, because I want to play Wickless Tycoon. I honestly, like, I realistically feel like I just make another Tycoon, right? Doesn't that seem better? I just duplicate Wickless Tycoon because he already has multi-strike. If I do one of these, I have to find multi-strike again. Well, I guess not with Glareminder, right? I'm gonna click on Glareminder. I think that that's insane, and I'm gonna go space. Probably space energy here because we should be so light on cards. If I see quick, do I take it? I think it's bad if I see quick. I do put a plus 25 on Tycoon. Absolutely. And then I roll. Multi-strike. Okay. I'm just gonna give this multi-strike plus 25 as well. Don't have to think about quick, we just do this, it's good. Vortex out, Train Stewards. Train Steward is an unplayable card. What do I want for my... Wait, how am I getting my pack shards on this run? This unit's infusion and this unit's infusion don't matter. So, what are we looking here? I have like 10, so I just have to take a bunch of spell upgrades here. Like spell chain, but why? I guess I'll spell chain echo infusion. Like I need to take the packed shards. I'm not taking that because it's good, I'm taking it because I need the shards. I'm not gonna reach the divinity. And we'll keep going on Firelight. My mouse just died? There it goes. Just got stuck for a sec. Yeah, I'll work this out as we push forward here. Let's go... Let's just go. This one feels really strong. I will be surprised if it isn't really strong. One of the other benefits of space here is I can just play mid-floor in a combat like this, which seems good. Yeah. I have the option to play top floor, but I can also just play mid-floor. I took space expecting to play top floor, but middle floor seems fine here. Glareminder comes in. Glareminder does a lot. He's going to want to be in front of Tycoon every time. And I guess goal is to just... we build our deck into survivability for these units now, I guess. Press and turn. Probably wrong to just play no cards there, right? But if I play the Tomb, there's a chance I miss Fade here, so I don't know. I should fill out more echoes though. That's the thing that's lazy. I need to be making sure I have echoes so that I can keep the health rolling. Maybe we'll just clear out all the Train Stewards, start taking out Fractures, higher density of healing spells and cards, and we're just chilling on this one, I feel like. Make sure I can kill Fade myself if I need to. Probably even gonna get rid of the Tombs, although they are nice to have. To bring back Fade for money. Unless she doesn't die. She dies, okay. Good. Yeah, I think that a 125 times 2 sweep is really strong. First initial takeaway. It is in fact insane. I feel a sneeze. Hold. I got baited. I still I feel it, but it's departing. I don't like that. How is... There's a few. I feel like... No, Remnant Host is really bad. I can't take that. Definitely not. Definitely not. Definitely not. Okay. I feel like if I take anything here, it's like Votavary, and then I can infuse Votavary onto something, just in case. Or I could just take Votavary, and then sometimes it's an infinite. It's just like, there's no reason not to, you know? See, Subsuming Blade, remove a bunch of cards, we have an infinite for what? I don't know. I actually don't know, but you could. Yeah, I'll go left. I'm down to buy an artifact here. Mostly just looking at the removals. What you got? Merchant of Trinkets. You got... I'll just pass this. What else? I think Exploding Candle might be bad. I don't know why I came here. I don't think they're ever gonna show me something I want to take there. Purge? Yeah, I can purge. We're at 55, which is comfortable. We're at 65. I'm trying to just make sure that I don't end up in a position where I don't make the numbers I need. Bound for Spell Chain on like Purifying Cleanse here actually. I know I'm going to 70, but we're really strong and I need to keep up. Because there are... oh no. Oh god. Crystal Cloak. Maybe should take the Invasion Trial and set up top floor here. Almost certainly should do that, actually. Oh yeah, 100%. Invasion Trial there is better. Okay, I'm gonna play top floor. And we'll just kill Fade. Crystal Cloak scares me. But we do have Votivary to help out. So it's not all bad. I believe. We'll eat up a lot of the stealth just naturally, and we shouldn't burn out. We have the Spell Chain Purifying Cleanse. We're fine. Don't worry about it. What are you worrying about? There's nothing to be afraid of. I don't know what you're stressing about here. I'll plant the explosives on the next turn. We're close to just always hitting reforms and just we're close to it just being impossible to miss reforms, which is good. That is a strong position to be in. And I have the Echo Infusion, I have Purifying Cleanse, like, we're fine. There's nothing to worry about. We also have Mortal Entrapment if I can make that work. I think I can. If I drop Fade down here, what is this, 12? I do lose one Slay, but she buys me 2. I'll take 2 stealth off that we wouldn't otherwise lose, so I'm down. Should be good. Dude, Permanable is such a nice card to have for Infused. It's really, really sick. Because it just, I can play it anywhere. I'm gonna make a which cards do you want to see that are, or like which starters are best for Wurmkin sort of list, I think. Right now, I'm pretty sure the best ones are Primitive Mold, Frozen Lance, Plink. I think Plink, yeah. We're not one on this thing. There's no worries. We're chilling. Absolutely. Yeah, Primitive Mold seems like a really good infused card. Plink is really good because it's non-conditional. Frozen Lance, same reason. The Foregone Power is the same as Frozen Lance, but it's a little worse because it ends up discarding itself a lot. If I ever take resin removal here? There's something I'm worried about? Spikes? Nah. Damage shield? Nah. I'm okay. I don't think I want any of these either. I could, like, if it were a different Seraph, I could just slam Wurmkin Spike and we would chunk like 1,000 health probably, but it's chased, so it just doesn't work. I will go to the magic shop here actually. I would like to see Extreme Stone. Plus 30 here would be nice. Spell Chain again. Eh. I'm not going to intrinsic anything here. We want to take 10-10-10 or 15-15. I really have nothing to Spell Chain though. So I don't know. I'm a little bit concerned about the shard situation. Holdover Echo Infusion is nice. I'll grab a -1 again on Mortal Entrapment. I'm gonna go through and just remove like 3 fractures now. 2 is fine. I'm a little worried that I'm not going to get enough pack shards on this run. So what I'm going to do to remedy that is just put intrinsic on something. I don't really care what. I'll put it on Echo Snare. There's nothing that they're going to show me that I care about here. The only one is Extreme Stone, but I was going to put it on Purifying Cleanse, which I can no longer do. So I don't really care on the pack shards front, so we'll just put intrinsic on cards that I don't bother with. Like Echo Snare. Kinda hurts our turn 1, but I'll just remove it, maybe. Yeah, I can play top 4 here. I'm down. I don't need to bait out stealth or anything like that. We're chill. Absolutely. Feels like we're in a good spot here. We got the holdover Echo Infusion now. I am a fool, but it's fine. Turn 1 a little scary, but dude, Waxer Snuffer? Yeah. I mean, just, yeah, Waxer Snuffer. That's a yup from me. It's, it does make it a little more difficult for me to gauge the strength of Little Fade, I suppose, but at the same time, I mean, I know the unit's strong. I'm not gonna, like, oh, is she good, is she bad? Did she somehow get worse? Nah, I mean, the Spikes path might not be as good as it once was, but, like, come on. We're definitely playing a good unit. Without Waxer Snuffer, this is still good. We would make a few slight adjustments to it without Waxer Snuffer. Primarily, I would have, instead of the molded, I would have the other one. The 5-5er. 5 burnout to the floor card. The 5er. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. The 5er, come on. You know, the 5er. I'm fine, trust me. It's late, we're closing in on 4:30. I've been going to bed later lately. I don't know if I've mentioned, almost certainly I haven't. But been moving myself forward a little bit on the sleep schedule for no particular reason. I've just been up late. Partially, honestly, it's partially just because of the Monster Train DLC releasing. I don't know if Echoes. Ah, we're up. So we can't sustain Echo Infusion held over yet, but that's fine. Fuck you, Arcus. Dumb bitch. I don't like this. He does take 634 outside of Relentless on this turn. I think I'm okay to just press end turn here and not make anything cost more. Yeah, I'll leave the tomb in. I was wondering if maybe I was gonna toss the tomb, but like, look at my man. He's 120. He deserves a spot at the table here. He's earned it. Odaberry chillin'. I don't think I even bothered losing anything. I farmed so much money. So much. Kinda crazy. I have all this money and I'm going to end up having nothing to spend it on. How sad. Goodbye, Arcus. Plenty of burnout, plenty of stats. We're about to get even stronger too, because we're about to hit the 3rd level Fade. Fade doesn't scale linearly, right? It's like you go 5 and then 15, then 25. I guess it is plus 10 every time, so linearly is the correct word you could use. I can use Sacrificial Resurrection to make a draft here. Sure, I don't think it's bad. Hey. Excuse me, that was... I don't know where that hiccup came from. Trust me, I'm fine. I don't really care. I'm just gonna put it like that. Not only, I don't think it matters, I also don't think I care. I'm going to take... just thought about it. I have to take space if I want to play the draft. I think it's okay. I can just remove it if it's bad. I'm gonna take laboring on this. Let's think logically. I'm gonna take draw. Probably the hardest decision I've made all run. But why is it hard? Because neither of them really matter a whole lot. It's a tough choice because neither of those are particularly impactful. I said I wasn't going to remove much more, and then I just gravitated right to the removal. Why did I take Sacrificial Resurrection and then immediately remove Sacrificial Resurrection? That's the question on your mind. The answer is because against the Divinity I'm playing mid-floor. Yeah, I'm going to multi-strike one of these Entombed Explosives and give it plus 25 as well. On little fade runs, you just want to give units multi-strike plus 25, I think. I'm doing this only through Seraph, because, you know, same reason I just tossed the draft. I'm playing mid-floor, but I think it's fine. I mean, I have the money. There's no reason not to. I'm also taking these Divine Boons, as we've talked about, and 25. I wonder if it's ever right to just take the Endless now. Probably not bad, really. I mean, in Wax or Snuffer, it's maybe just insane. But she doesn't... I mean, maybe that is really good. Huh. I don't know. I'll just save the money. Whatever the trial is here, I'm not going to take it, because yeah, I should just not bother. Although it is, like, maybe just beneficial because it kills Fade. I'm gonna not. It's scary. We have our... Oh yeah, I need to remove this Echo Snare. For our... Oh, I should have. We have our Entombed Explosive for this combat to just kind of slap. To beat these fools down. I'm gonna drop the Entombed Explosive because I am afraid. I mean, I'm not afraid, I'm just going to get clapped here because it's double infusion on that floor. So, you just play it cool. 278? Too bad I can't damage this man. I could get him. If I could hit him with this Mortal Entrapment, he'd be done for. I have Vapor Funnel, so it doesn't matter, actually. Come to think of it, I took Vapor Funnel. Do I think that this combat is a sign of a bad look towards the end here? No, I don't. Why not? It's mainly because the problem we faced here was that I couldn't... I mean, the waves were... That was a tough wave. That's a much harder wave than anything we'll see on the Divinity. But... on top of that, as I guess I spell chain into Echo Infusion. I'll just leave the Purge, Purifying Cleanse in. Oh no, I won't. I will do nothing of the sort. The last Divinity is going to give us some freebie waves, and he's also going to kill Fade every turn for us for a long time. So we will scale a lot better as time goes on. It's always interesting to see runs like this where it's like, yeah, we will do better in the Divinity than we do on floor 7. Crazy. Does this thing do 25 times 3? It sure does. Hey, cut that out. I don't want to see 75 damage coming at me. Thank you. Thank you for complying with your own demise. The only thing we have to draw into on this run is the spell chain versions of cards that I was unable to play. I might remove Votavary. The only reason I would remove Votavary is because I'm being lazy. But like, this feels like a run where you can be lazy. Holy moly. And the thing that's the most ridiculous about this to me is if I wanted to, we could have gone the complete opposite direction with this, and we could have gone Bounty Stalker, and we could have just let Bounty Stalker pick up 2 multi-strikes and go fucking nuts. My man goes insane if you pivot around him. With Primitive Mold too, like, holy. That dude would probably be doing like 300 times 3 right now. He would be going absolutely in. I don't know why I'm thinking. It's disrespectful of me to not give the game a proper amount of thought. To not like go, let me make sure I'm making right choices here. And I'm being disrespectful. Actually, I'm gonna be so disrespectful that I take Extreme Stone, because I'd rather have Extreme Stone here. I'll go over by 5, I think it's fine. I should peep this. I like mold braces. That's fine. I don't think I get value from Guild Marker. Faulty Loader is probably just bad. Give me a removal on Echo Snare. Yeah. And give me a removal on... I want to keep the 1 fracture in, maybe? Give me a removal. You know what? Don't give me any removals. I'm okay. I'm good. It's fine. I will just... I can't do anything with those. -1s don't really matter. There's nothing to do. I'll put a permafrost on Molded just in case. Okay, I will buy 1 more removal. I feel like it's just Echo Snare. Card's really bad. If I want to be lazy, I can remove Odoberry. I'm gonna... There's a fringe case where Fracture is useful, so I'm gonna hold it. There's no way I ever make use of Echo Snare there. Okay, that makes sense. Let's go. The fringe case where I make use of Fracture is when I use it to kill Fade on turn 1 here. If that happens, then I'm a freaking genius. Massive brain. What the fuck? I kind of forgot I had Infused Mallet until it did that. Unfortunate Echo Infusion draw where I can't play it anywhere. Ah, okay. It's just taking a second to make sure I'm on the same page here. I'm with it. I will play Explosive here, actually. It makes sense, too. Oh, I have double extinguish effects with mold braces. I didn't even think about that, but that's really good. That's the whole reason I took it. Of course. I was well aware of that interaction that we had. Of course. I know what's going on. Trust me. I'm definitely not autopiloting this run. That is it. I'm definitely not autopiloting this run. I have found for myself with this game, 3 runs is about my upper bound for a 1 sitting recording session. I like to do more, but I just can't quite. I can't quite push past the 3 round limit that I have. It's not even like I don't want to play. Like I'd like to play a few more runs, but this is approaching the point where I'm like, okay, this is kind of ridiculous. I'm having trouble forming entire sentences. I need to be in a filler mood here, because what I need to do is just fill dead air. Maybe I get screwed over by Ember Drain. But there's a lot of downtime here that I could be spending talking about other things as we just kind of go through the motions here. But it's too late. It's far too late in the evening for me to give you proper banter. Banter's an earlier in the night sort of situation. Although I guess in its own way this is a form of banter, isn't it? God, this run is so fucked. But like in a good way, you know, it's like a... This is a run that makes me feel like I'm gonna read a bunch of comments that are like, oh yeah, but this isn't a run you deserved. I've never even gotten someone to comment something like, oh, you didn't deserve this win. But somehow I always think it anyway. Somehow I always sit here and I think, oh, someone's gonna comment and they're gonna tell me you didn't deserve this run. This isn't a real victory. I'm really good at finding ways to take away from myself, I guess. I don't know. I deserve this run. Why not? It's not a particularly hard run. Anyone could do this, yes, both of those things are true, but like, why not me? I got here. I clicked on the things. I really struggle to imagine a world where you pilot this in a losing manner, though. Like, the way that you don't win this run is if you pick the other Fade. Or you don't take the Relic, I guess, but, you know. Seeing more relics feels really good. The chances of crazy high rolls are just higher, which is cool. It's fun to have crazy high rolls. Remember, don't forget, remember, mid 4. I could play top 4 though. Like, why am I forcing mid 4 here? I'm forcing mid 4 because I'm worried about dying to sweep, but Fade outpaces the sweep, so... The tomb also just dies for free, but I gave it health, right? I gave it health. Let's play top 4. I think it's fine. I think that normally it would be. Oh, no, she doesn't out heal it. She's neutral. I think it's right. I think it's right to play top 4 here, so I'm gonna do it. Plus 10, really? Oh, because of the armor as well. Yeah, it makes sense. I'm gonna just fill out on echoes here. Good. I think with this draw we should seal the deal. If we don't win off of this, then it was doomed from the start. But Fade's gonna be neutral with the sweep, which is acceptable. Downright fine, I might even say. She'll cancel out the effects of the sweep on our backline too. And then I just have the Echo Infusion for Glareminder. You know what? No. I did things on this run. I picked up Echo Infusion. I didn't just brainlessly pilot this one. You know what? I did fine. I deserved this win. I could have lost it. It would have been fucking atrocious. But I could have. I feel like I'm getting a little more comfortable with this Firelight Fade as well. Towards the end of the DLC, or the normal game, I was trying to play her a little more and get a better feel for it. I feel pretty good about my Firelight Fade abilities here. And that's not just because of Wax or Snapper. Generally, I feel like I understand her strengths and weaknesses a little bit better than I did before. Mainly, had to understand that she had weaknesses because I was under the wrong impression. And her strengths are definitely this section of the game where you're making your units extremely large. You're making some very, very thick lords here and there. 255 times 2 sweep. Comboing Firelight Fade with sweeps seems excellent. I was not sure how it was gonna be. Seems really good. I can stop playing cards. This is over. It's a pretty relentless kill. I have been surprised I was expecting, especially in the beta, I was expecting that most of your Divinity kills were going to be pretty relentless. That is not the case. I have found. I think it's like 60-40 in relentless, out of relentless. I thought it was going to be like 80-20 out of into relentless. So, you know, interesting thing to note as well. But Fade seems good. Your high rolls are still very high. I imagine the low rolls. I think that Little Fade is going to be a character where at the start of the game I'm going to gauge if I should even take the first pack shards. Obviously, in this case, if I were thinking too much and like, oh, be scared, we wouldn't have missed Wax or Snuffer, which was the defining characteristic of this run. However, yeah, I think that it's fine. It's just something you keep in mind, right? If you're not playing Firelight Fade, you're not looking for that Wax or Snuffer, maybe you're playing Spikes, you probably want to be 0 for Spikes so that you don't see any infusions and lose your kills, you know? But I'm not sure. That's something that will work out as we move through. We'll play a few Fade runs on stream. We'll get some random randoms in there as time goes on. We'll figure it out. Got the deep link. We got Modeling Slots Defense. Sounds like a chess opening. He's playing the Modeling Slots Defense, I see. Really defeats my Queen's Come Gambit here. Alright, I'm gonna go to bed now. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.